God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us as we grow. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us as we grow. God help us. God bless us as we grow. Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. God bless you. God bless you right where you stand. Young man, young woman, God bless you as you grow. We are rising, we are lifting, we are overcoming, lifting ourselves to grow because we have to be the change to change tomorrow. Sow love today, sow love right now. Sow love in your marriage. Sow love in your relationship. Sow love in your job. Be the peace. Bring peace and there go peace. You have to be the change. If you want change, you have to be it. You have to implement change. Change begins with you. Start with the man, the woman in the mirror. It all begins with you and grow on to the breakthrough. God is so good. I have been implementing some changes in my life. I've been doing some different things. I was working at my job, and I realized that I was drowning. This is not going to cut it. This job, the job that I was working at, I was not going to go anywhere. I was not moving anywhere. I was being stagnant. And I went to, as I was exploring my occupational occupational opportunities, I went to talk to a career assessment person, and who informed me that I am underemployed. I had never heard that before. I'm underemployed. Underemployed. Just imagine that. Somebody, you go and and they tell you you are underemployed. And I knew that, but I didn't know there was an official term for it. So I'm thinking about my skills and what I have the capability to do. And I used to be a bus driver. I used to drive for mass transit, and I used to drive school buses. And I have the capability to do greater and bigger things. So I decided to take my skill and then get some additional skill, a little bit of extra training, and I'm going to drive trucks. I'm going to drive trucks all across the country. I'm going to help move the country, which will help me to lift the world. Because with this opportunity, I can really, really go places. And God has blessed me. So now, loves, I'm here in this hotel where I have been for like the past 3 weeks, meditating, gravitating, elevating, praying. And I'm reaching milestones. I am on track to receive my Class A CDL again. I had a Class B, but now I'm on track to receive my Class A CDL to become a truck driver. And I just hadn't been on the podcast because I've been so grounded and focused. However, don't you think, not for 1 minute, that even when I'm not on the podcast, as I was every single day, that I'm not lifting and growing for God and in doing what God has called me to do, because all things work together for good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And that's all of us. We are all called. And let me tell you something. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. So, as we are called according to the purpose of the Lord, let us grow with this day that the Lord has made. This day right here, God has given us an opportunity to grow. And it's going on to bigger and better things, I know. I'm going to be doing some more stuff. I'm going to be doing video. The podcast will be done on video. I'm going to implement all of that. With growth comes change. With change comes growth. And I have to adapt. I have to rise. I have to overcome. And I shall, and this too shall pass. You have to make some small sacrifice in order to get where you're trying to be. And God has given you the opportunity. The opportunity is right there in front of you. You just got to grasp it and take it. It's never too late until it's too late. It's never too late to implement change. It's never too late to be about change, because you are change. That's something we all got some spare change. We all got some spare change to implement change and be about change and bring about change. If we be the change, we can change the world. Today for tomorrow, sow love for God to the world, let's grow. God is a spirit. Worship God in truth and spirit. Somebody asked me a question. When is the Sabbath day? What day is the happy Sabbath day? When is the Sabbath day? The Sabbath day is every day. Remember God and keep it holy unto God, because God sees all. God don't miss anything. And you have a divine purpose here on this earth. You have a divine purpose. You have been sent to grow. And as you grow, link up, lock up with some other folks and lift them up also. Lift them up with you. See, and smile. Because smiles are contagious. When you smile, the whole world smiles at you. So smile back. I've seen some things over these past couple weeks. I just seen some stuff that shouldn't be. I seen some discrimination. I seen some people being held back because of their skin color, not being utilized and not being allowed to expand and grow like others, having to work extra hard and do extra things in order to get where the others are, in order to get where they need to be. But let me tell you something. As they were being pushed through, them other folks, as they were being pushed through, they were also turned right back around. Because when you go over there and you apply, when you go over there and you get in front of the person who's going to the examiner, who's going to give you your actual license, you have to show those skills. And a lot of them couldn't show them because they had been just pushed on through. And the other people, have to really earn it. Are not given the extra, the teaching. They're given the tools, but not the teaching. So we have to help each other. And that's exactly what was going on. We were just there helping each other, showing each other how to do it, how to get through. While you see, I'm telling you what I saw. Telling you what's going on. It's going on right now. But it's okay, because God has a plan. If God be for you, who can be against you? And I'm telling you, I'm hitting my marks. I'm making it. And I thank God. I thank God for the people that God has surrounded me with. But I thank God also that I'm changing hearts and minds to grow. Because as I speak to these people, I bring the love of God. I tell them, we're different skin, one love, but there's one God who created us. And we are brothers and sisters. And by the time I got done talking, the man was calling me sister. Come here, sis. Here, sis. You doing good, sis. You got it, sis. So judge me not by my skin. Judge me by my character. And once they see my character, oh my gosh, you just wouldn't believe. I get spoken to. See, when you whatever you see, when you see hate, don't reverberate hate. Send love. Love drives out hate. Love, not hate, will make the world great. Love, not hate, will make the world great. We gonna drive the hate up out of here, 'cause love, not hate, will make the world great. We gonna drive the hate up out of here, 'cause love, not hate, will make the world great. Love, not hate, will make the world great. Let me tell you something. We ain't got time for hate. We don't have time for hate. Our time here is short. Love, not hate, will make the world great. You got all that time for hate. Hate takes so much energy. It takes so much out of you. You know, I know you see, when I see wrong, I see people doing wrong. It don't make me hate them. It make me want to change them. Hey, let me tell you something real quick. Let me share something with you. There's just, God is love. And God loves us all. We just all different. Just imagine we was all alike, look the same. We all look the same. We different for a reason. So we can understand difference. So we can recognize character. So we can see love. Because love is something that we all know how to do. So love grow on to the breakthrough. On this love, peace, and soul train, we rolling on full steam. And I'm telling you, I'm telling them, I'm implementing it, I'm letting them know it's time to grow. It's time to wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. It's time for you to understand what you need to do to get ahead. You need to love. Love, 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 love. Love is an action word. It's not just a verb, it's an action word. It means to do something. It means to get up. It means to be the change. You can. Yes, you can. If you show somebody love, you can just make so much difference. But if you go on and be like they is, you just want to be mad, be hateful, be ornery, you just consume, just thinking about self. But don't you know this? All things work together for good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And that's you, boo. You are called according to the will of God. And the plan of God is for you to grow. You were born to be alive. You were born to grow. And as I look over my life, a life of oppression, a life where I didn't want to live no more. I didn't want to be here no more. I was tired of fighting. I had put all my everything into my marriage. This last one, my everything. Because I wanted it to work. I didn't want another failure under my belt. There's something else I tried to do and I failed at it. But see, it wasn't never meant to be. It wasn't never meant to be, but it was meant for me to grow. It was meant for me to be quiet and listen and hear that inner quiet voice of God speaking to me and telling me greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Wisdom, not weapons. I ain't going to act like how he acted. You got to act different. Love drives out hate and drove it out so much that he was willing to ask me to turn my back on growth. He didn't want me to be quiet no more. He wanted me to start back arguing, fighting, clowning. Say he liked me better when I was drinking. Want the police back at the house. All this other foolishness we was going through. But God had a plan for me. My life is stress-free. It's just as quiet and peaceful every day. My energy. I protect my energy. My mindset, my mind frame. You got to do the same thing. You got to understand that happiness comes from within. You don't need nobody to make you happy. Happiness comes from within. You came in this world alone, and you will leave this world alone. I thought all my life I had to go find me somebody to make me happy. I make me happy. I love me. I can go in there and put on what I want to put on. I don't need a dictator. I don't need a manager. I don't need to just be seen and not heard. God gave me a mind and gave you a mind also. And we'll grow. born to be alive, born for a purpose, born for a reason, a divine purpose God has given you. God has given you a divine purpose. You may not know, but this is what you do. Do the right thing in front of you, and the right thing shall follow you. To God be the glory for the whole growth story. You will grow. Sow love, grow. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody hold you down. Overcome anything that tries to oppress or depress you. And one thing, if you do, that you need to let go of is drinking. Because drinking leads to stinking thinking. This I know. It's been a journey to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Drinking is a downer. It makes you, you can't solve your problems at the bottom of a bottle. There's no solving the problem. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be ye of a sober mind, because the enemy goes to and fro, seeking whom he may devour. Now it's time to overcome. It's time to rise. It's time to understand that you got a great mind. God has given you a great mind. And this new day, with it brings opportunity. Rise to reach your greatness. Rise to reach your greatness. Greatness in God. Greatness in God. I say rise to reach your greatness. Rise to reach your greatness. Greatness in God. That's every single day. Rise to reach your greatness. We are all my children of God with one life to live. God is our guide and light. As the world turns, so love grow. I'm telling you, rise to reach your greatness every single day. Keepers of the dream. His dream is our dream. We rolling on full steam. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom every day. All my children of God grow in the eyes of God. God bless you. I love you. Keep growing. Keep rising. Keep lifting. Keep sowing. Love all over the world.